William Henry Cosby Jr., an American former comedian, actor, and media personality, had a long and successful career in film, television, and stand-up comedy. He gained widespread fame for his role as Cliff Huxtable in The Cosby Show, 1984 to 1992, earning him the nickname America's Dad. Cosby's career, which included numerous stand-up specials, comedy albums, and groundbreaking performances in television and film, was significantly tarnished by allegations of sexual misconduct that surfaced in 2014. Over 60 women accused him of sexual assault, with claims dating back decades. Cosby's career began in 1961 as a stand-up comedian, and he went on to star in hit shows like I Spy, 1965 to 1968, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, 1972 to 1985, and A Different World, 1987 to 1993. Despite his success, allegations of sexual misconduct led to the removal of his shows from syndication and the revocation of numerous honors. In 2018, Cosby was convicted of aggravated sexual assault, though his conviction was vacated in 2021 due to a violation of his due process rights. In 2022, he was found civilly liable for assaulting Judy Huth when she was 16. Bill Cosby early life. William Henry Cosby Jr. was born on July 12, 1937, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is one of four sons of Anna Pearl, a maid, and William Henry Cosby Sr., who served as a mess steward in the U.S. Navy. Bill Cosby career. Bill Cosby began his stand-up comedy career in 1961, performing at various clubs across cities like Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, and Las Vegas. He gained national attention in 1963 after appearing on The Tonight Show, leading to a recording contract with Warner Brothers Records. His debut album Bill Cosby is a Very Funny Fellow, Right? Was released in 1964, and his 1968 album To Russell, My Brother, Whom I Slept With was later named Stand-Up Comedy's Masterpiece by Spin magazine. Cosby's comedy, which focused on humorous stories from his childhood, was known for avoiding controversial or racial themes, a choice he defended by saying his comedy helped bridge racial divides. His 1983 film Bill Cosby, himself was highly influential, with many routines foreshadowing The Cosby Show and earning praise as one of the best stand-up concert films. Despite continued success, including a TV special in 2013, his career collapsed in 2014 when allegations of sexual assault led to the cancellation of his planned Netflix special. His last known performance before his conviction was in January 2018 at the La Rose Jazz Club in Philadelphia. Bill Cosby television and film. In 1965, Bill Cosby was cast in I Spy, becoming the first African American to star in a weekly dramatic TV series. Despite concerns about Southern TV stations rejecting the show, it became a rating success, earning Cosby 3 consecutive Emmys for Outstanding Lead Actor. While working on I Spy, he continued recording stand-up albums and began dabbling in singing. In 1968, Cosby left Warner Brothers Records to create his own label and narrated the Emmy-winning documentary Black History, Lost, Stolen, or Strayed, addressing black representation in media. Cosby founded Tetragrammaton Records and created Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, a popular animated series based on his childhood, which ran from 1972 to 1979. He also pursued a variety of TV projects, including The Bill Cosby Show, 1969 to 1971, and contributed to PBS's The Electric Company. In 1971, he resumed his formal education at UMass Amherst and later earned a doctorate, using Fat Albert as part of his dissertation. In the 1970s, Cosby collaborated with Sidney Poitier on successful comedy films like Uptown Saturday Night, 1974. His greatest success came with The Cosby Show, 1984 to 1992, where he played Cliff Huxtable. The show was a major hit, often drawing from Cosby's own life, and was praised for its portrayal of a successful African American family. During this period, Cosby also ventured into film, though some projects, like Leonard Part 6, 1987, failed critically. After The Cosby Show, he starred in Cosby, 1996 to 2000, and hosted Kids Say the Darndest Things, 1998 to 2000. In the late 1990s, he created the preschool series Little Bill and produced the Fat Albert movie in 2004. Cosby remained active through the early 2000s, making appearances in films and hosting events like Montreal's Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. Bill Cosby legacy. Before the 2014 allegations, Bill Cosby was widely recognized by younger, established comedians like Jerry Seinfeld as an innovator in both stand-up comedy and sitcom television. Seinfeld credited Cosby with opening the door for comics to transition into TV, highlighting how Cosby demonstrated that a comedian's stage persona could serve as the foundation for a successful television show. Larry Wilmore echoed this sentiment, noting that Cosby's stand-up film Bill Cosby himself was the clear blueprint for The Cosby Show. The sexual assault allegations against Bill Cosby have had a profound impact on his legacy. Joan Tarnished, one of his accusers, likened the damage to that of O.J. Simpson, suggesting that Cosby's reputation would be remembered more for the allegations than for his career as a comedian. In 2015, Ebony magazine addressed the issue, featuring a cracked photograph of The Cosby Show's Huxtable family, symbolizing the show's tarnished legacy. Cosby's name was also linked to the backlash against the Christmas song, Baby, It's Cold Outside, as some believed the lyrics promoted sexual predation, a sentiment amplified by accusations against him. In popular culture, his case was referenced in the premiere of Law & Order's 21st season, with a plot involving an entertainer accused of multiple rapes whose conviction was overturned, mirroring Cosby's legal case. In 2022, Kamau Bell's Showtime documentary We Need to Talk About Cosby explored Cosby's life and career, focusing on his sexual assault allegations. Ahead of the documentary's release, Cosby's representative released a statement denying the allegations and criticizing the media for distorting the truth about his contributions to the entertainment industry and society. Bill Cosby personal life. Bill Cosby married Camille Hanks in 1964, and they had 5 children, Erica, Aaron, Ennis, Ensa, and Evan. Their son Ennis was tragically murdered in 1997, and their daughter Ensa passed away from kidney disease in 2018. The couple has 3 grandchildren and maintains homes in Massachusetts and Pennsylvania. Cosby, a jazz enthusiast and drummer, hosted the Los Angeles Playboy Jazz Festival for over 30 years and has been involved with the Jazz Foundation of America since 2004. The Cosbys have also collected over 300 works of African American art, which were exhibited in 2014 at the National Museum of African Art, sparking controversy due to the sexual assault allegations against Cosby. He remains a supporter of Temple University and has been a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity since 1988. In 2016, his lawyers revealed that Cosby had become legally blind. After his release from prison in 2021, Cosby was reportedly planning a comeback, including a comedy tour, a docuseries about his life, and a book. However, these plans were put on hold due to ongoing legal issues. Politics and views. Bill Cosby has been outspoken on issues related to the African American community, particularly around education and personal responsibility. In 2004, at an event celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Brown v. Board of Education ruling, he criticized African Americans for prioritizing sports, fashion, and acting hard over education and self-improvement. He urged parents to teach their children morals and the importance of education, coining the pound cake speech. Cosby emphasized that parenting needed to improve and called for better support for struggling parents. He faced criticism for these remarks but remained largely unapologetic. At a 2004 Rainbow/Push Coalition meeting, he reiterated his concerns, admonishing African Americans for not helping those involved in crime or failing to value the sacrifices of the civil rights movement. In 2005, Michael Eric Dyson's book Is Bill Cosby Right? Or Has the Black Middle Class Lost Its Mind? Criticized Cosby's comments on African American communities, arguing that Cosby overlooked systemic issues such as failing schools, economic shifts, and job losses that contribute to poverty and crime. Dyson accused Cosby of having an elitist perspective, while Cornel West defended Cosby, viewing his remarks as coming from a place of compassion and honesty. In a 2008 interview, Cosby reiterated his criticism of African American parents for failing to instill moral values, citing cities like Philadelphia and Detroit, where crime and incarceration rates for young black men were high. He was skeptical that Barack Obama's presidency would significantly improve racial diversity on TV. Cosby also criticized Republican politicians for their views on race and socio-economic issues, pointing out a stark difference between modern Republicans and the party's abolitionist roots. His outspoken views, however, contributed to the unsealing of documents in a sexual assault civil suit, reigniting public scrutiny of allegations against him. Awards and honors. Bill Cosby received numerous awards for his work as a stand-up comedian and actor, including 5 Primetime Emmys, 8 Grammys, 2 Daytime Emmys, and 2 Golden Globes. He was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2002 and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1977. However, following sexual assault allegations, many of his honors were rescinded, including the Kennedy Center Honor and the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, both of which were revoked in 2018. He was also expelled from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences in the same year. Cosby made history in 1966 as the first African American to win an Emmy Award for acting in I Spy. He later starred in The Bill Cosby Show and created the long-running animated series Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. In the 1980s, he produced and starred in The Cosby Show, which became the top-rated American show for several years. Cosby also produced the successful spin-off A Different World, starred in films like Uptown Saturday Night, and hosted Kids Say the Darndest Things. His 1983 stand-up film Bill Cosby, himself remains highly regarded. We appreciate your time and interest, and that concludes video about Bill Cosby. I hope you found this Bill Cosby information useful. To ensure you don't miss any more stuff like this one, click the bell button and subscribe to our feed.